Here's a myth I hear all the time. Philanthropy is for billionaires. Once you're as wealthy as Warren Buffett or Bill Gates, then you can start giving. The truth, philanthropy isn't just about writing massive checks. It's about aligning your money with your values, and you don't need billions to make it meaningful. In fact, when done right, philanthropy can be one of the smartest and most fulfilling parts of your financial plan. I'm Reem Rawashte, a wealth advisor and a CFA charter holder. I help families in their 40s, 50s, and 60s protect what they've built, grow it wisely, and pass it on with clarity. And today we're busting the myth that philanthropy is only for the ultra wealthy. I'll show you how giving, whether big or small, can actually strengthen your financial plan and your legacy. The myth is that giving is a luxury, something you do only after you've made it. But here's reality. Structured giving can reduce taxes, unify families, and extend your impact beyond your lifetime. In other words, it's not just charity, it's strategy. Let's take an example. A client of mine wanted to give back, but didn't think she had enough to make a difference. We set up a donor advised fund, essentially an account earmarked for giving. She got the tax deduction immediately, could invest the money for growth, and grant it out to charities over time. What started as a modest contribution became a family tradition. Her kids now help choose which causes to support each year. Not only did she save on taxes, but she created a legacy of generosity that will outlive her. So how do you fit philanthropy into a financial plan? Think about it in 3 layers. Annual giving, supporting charities, causes, or your place of worship regularly. Strategic giving, using tools like donor advised funds, charitable trusts, or appreciated stock donations to maximize impact and minimize taxes. And legacy giving, a portion of your estate to causes you care about, or even creating a family foundation. Each layer serves a purpose: today's generosity, tomorrow's planning, and long-term legacy. So let's bust the myth. The myth, philanthropy is only for billionaires, and the truth, anyone with resources can give strategically. And the impact, both financial and emotional, can be just as powerful. The best plans aren't just about preserving wealth. They're about using wealth to reflect who you are. I worked with a couple who built a successful business. When they sold it, they wanted to give back to the community that supported them. We created a charitable remainder trust that provided them with income for life, gave them a tax deduction up front, and left a lasting gift to their chosen nonprofit. It wasn't about the size of the dollars, it was about the size of the impact. They told me later that this was the most meaningful part of our planning. So how can you bring philanthropy into your own plan? Clarify your values. What causes matter most to you? Education, faith, community. Choose the right vehicle. Sometimes that's simple annual giving. Sometimes it's a donor advised fund or a charitable trust. Involve your family. When children or grandchildren are part of the process, giving becomes a legacy of values, not just money. Philanthropy is a financial strategy, but it's also a human one. Philanthropy isn't just for billionaires, it's for anyone who wants their wealth to reflect their values. Done right, it reduces taxes, strengthens families, and leaves a lasting mark. If you'd like help weaving philanthropy into your financial plan, let's talk. You can reach me at rzrwealth.com. And if this gave you a new perspective, subscribe and join me for more myth-busting conversations about wealth, family, and legacy. Thanks for watching, and here's to making your wealth matter beyond yourself.